Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches! Day 8 of our 12 days of Christmas.
Christmas.
It came out weirder than Christmas.
It came out
Christmas.
Christmas.
Now.
Yeah. Cinderella's mice.
Or
at
like
Christmas.
a
a man named Chris who trains mice.
like
Very that.
I was gonna say Adventure 5 Goes West. The Adventurers. What's it called?
The Rescuers.
Rescuers.
Both mice, different franchises.
Right.
Yeah.
But any one of those types of movies, but for Christmas. Mice.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Chris
Chris mice.
Anyway.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love said to me,
So today we are talking about the dog days of Christmas. This one, no, I mean it's not a 12 Pups of Christmas. I had my hopes up and
I honestly don't think we'll ever.
No.
I don't think so.
It's a rarity. It's a true gem.
This one was pretty weird.
Pretty weird. It started off weirder than it ended for me.
So we start a woman in an Uber. Oh, hey, do you visit North
Nothing like North Haven at Christmas.
Town? Small town USA,
Yeah.
East Coast,
Yeah.
Christmas town, often?
North Haven.
It was North something.
It was North something. North Slope or whatever the fuck.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean? I grew up here.
I lived here, but I haven't been back for 3 years.
Yeah.
No one needs my help in North Haven.
Everything's a little 80-yard or...
Something. She's stilted.
She is strange.
Very strange.
Well, someone likes Christmas.
I'm forbidden to enter my aunt's house without this on.
I'm Phil, by the way. Merry Christmas.
By the way, I'm Michael. Nice to meet you. It was so weird.
I really thought he was going to be the love interest.
Oh, I didn't.
Because it was so like, hi, I'm...
Sure.
Here's a whole...
It was
and we
just
didn't
odd.
quite see his face, I feel like. So I
Sure.
was like, oh, he's going to like show up later and be like, yeah, I'm that Uber guy. And then he does. But
Yeah, but
anyway.
not in any meaningful way.
Yeah, so we meet the
Family.
family.
Oh, wait. It's. Oh.
Don't leave me out.
I told you reentry was gonna be intense.
Right? The dad was like, I really miss you and I don't get to see you anymore.
Well, and he's British?
He's inexplicably British.
That's right. We're going to make the best of it. There's the tree lighting ceremony, of course.
Sounds like David Twillis.
Yeah, he has a pretty
In and out.
good, of course.
There's the tree lighting ceremony, of course.
In and out. It comes and goes.
Yeah, there's the Christmas tree lighting, of course.
Of course.
Well, it was, of course. I don't know,
It was a strange accent.
It was a very strange
and
accent.
it came and it went.
A little bit.
Snowman building competition.
Snow person, Grandpa.
Oh, sorry. Of course, snow person.
Oh, but the first thing I wrote down, this was some I have to go build houses for all of those elephants nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
You're just gonna take off for Thailand to build houses for all of those elephants without even saying goodbye to me after everything that we talked about?
She gets to the house.
Yeah.
And the niece is like, where's my present?
Oh, right.
Aunt Annie, what you bring me? What you bring me?
Iris, is that the first thing you have to say to her? Well, I might just happen to have something in my bag for my favorite niece.
I'm your only niece, silly.
She's my favorite niece. And
Yeah.
then she's like, I'm your only niece. And then they say that joke about 5 more times.
Yep.
And then
she gives her the ugliest box I've ever seen.
She says, well, I was building a school in Nepal and the oldest woman in the village, some say she was 100 years old.
Some say she was over 100 years old. Made this just for you.
And then she opens up the ugly music box. It plays Jingle Bells all the way from Nepal.
And it plays Jingle Bells.
All the way from Nepal. How do you like that?
Wait, I can do backup.
Why would did the woman make a Jingle Bells box? It was some wild stuff.
It was really bizarre to
Yeah.
me. I also read it because it was when she's talking to the Uber guy for whatever reason. She goes, "Well, I have a job. I go wherever help is needed." It was really weird.
I work for a nonprofit called the Helping Initiative, so we go wherever the help is needed.
She said things weird.
Weird.
Foster a dog for the holidays. Oh, I love dogs.
Full disclosure, at a certain point, I turned the subtitles on. I'll tell you the moment when it happened when we get there. I was like, rewind, no, rewind, no, rewind, what? Subtitles, what?
What?
Great.
So anyway, she's charity lady.
Charity lady.
I just got here. My job is charity.
Yeah.
Actually, I was hoping to volunteer somewhere while I was home.
Volunteer, honey, you volunteer for a living.
Aren't you on vacation?
I never take a vacation from helping.
I need to do some more volunteering.
Well, she shows up and they're like, "How long are you here?" And she's like, "Well, I was able to get 2 weeks, which is quite a long time
And they're like,
to come
2
up with.
weeks?
That's not nearly enough. We wish you were here all the time." And
These
I'm like,
movies are always like, do these people have jobs?
right? To me, it's like a toxic culture almost of like America where I'm like,
Sure.
you guys have a misunderstanding of like the capitalist society that we live in, because most people don't get 2 weeks for the fucking year,
Yeah.
let alone to spend it all on one Christmas vacation to come home to bumfuck town nowhere. What?
North bumfuck town
North
nowhere.
bumfuck town nowhere. Excuse me.
North Haven.
And then this one was particularly egregious about like, well, don't you think that you could have Christmas in a bumfuck town?
Nothing like North Haven at Christmas.
Don't you agree now that Christmas in a bumfuck town is the best place to have Christmas?
North Haven.
So I have to do more volunteering because volunteering and charity.
Yes.
So her aunt, this was weird and never really, I think I read into what was happening, but she gives her a flyer.
Yeah.
This came in the mail a couple of months ago. The pictures of the dogs were so cute, I just couldn't throw it out. And I thought of it when you said you wanted to volunteer.
I saved this for so long. She says that at some
okay.
point. Why do you think I saved this flyer for
For
so
so
long?
long.
Because Gary,
Right.
who we have yet to meet, and we will talk about Gary,
We have to.
Gary's shelter just closed.
Just closed.
So when did she, how long has she been saving?
Well, but it seemed like Gary's shelter just closed the day prior.
An hour before she got there.
Right. So Aunt might not have known, or did she know?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Can I help you with something?
I was interested in fostering a dog for the holidays.
I had to close the rescue.
Because
Well, so
it's
this is the
because
thing.
it's a bumfuck town. She knew that Gary.
North bumfuck.
North Haven.
Andrew.
He's the town.
Town vet, small town beer, everybody knows everybody.
And then she goes, "I do love dogs."
Foster a dog for the holidays. Oh, I love dogs.
She said it so weird. I wrote it down.
Oh, I love dogs. It was so
I
weird.
can't recreate it, but it was very
so weird.
Oh, I love dogs.
And the aunt is allergic to dogs.
You're allergic, and I'm staying with you.
I'm sure I'm not allergic anymore. You should do this. I think it's a sign.
Okay, what was happening was the aunt
Uh-huh.
was trying to get her to get together with the vet.
Correct.
So maybe she printed the flyer herself.
Or she knew that Gary had closed down.
I just can't afford to run it. Not enough donations, and to be honest, I don't have a head for business.
Knew then that then she would have to go to the vet because she heard that the vet got all of these. I have no fucking clue.
I don't know this. If they had said he was Santa or
something.
that he had escaped from somewhere and I was like, what is happening?
Well,
with this
I'm
man?
not good with business thing. He was so bizarre.
So he's like,
The local vet agreed to take them in. I'm sure you could talk to him about fostering.
oh, and then right after the "oh, I love dogs" was very weird. Then there was a ooh.
everyone was weird.
Weird. So then she goes to the vet, and it's like,
Stop that turtle.
Stop that turtle!
Oh.
I was like, the fuck is this turtle doing in the middle of the fucking vet's office?
And also, was the turtle being kept in that drafty barn?
Well,
That shelter seemed like it should be shut down.
Absolutely, for health and animal welfare reasons. Absolutely. Anyway, so the turtle keeps getting loose from its very tall enclosure. I'm not sure what's going on there. Whatever. And then there's 3 dogs and a couple cats, maybe?
Right, we don't find out about the cats till later.
Right. And I was like...
At this moment, it seemed like Gary had 3 dogs and a turtle at his shelter.
Yep. And she's like, well, I came because I wanted to foster a dog for the holidays.
Yeah.
And he's like...
Oh, and the vet, it turns out, went to high school with her,
Right.
and they were on the debate team together, and
Against
they
each
like
other.
to fight.
Yeah, they always fight no matter what. And so then he's like, well, there's these 3 dogs. And she's like, I can't decide. I'll take all 3. She was just so weird.
I'll take all 3.
Excuse me?
Very weird.
Yeah.
When she said she was going to take all 3, I said, no.
No. Take the little cute one that seemed to really bond with you. That
just seems like your aunt's allergic. You're only here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're going to bring 3 dogs?
3 dogs.
And you don't have any supplies.
Right.
I hope you don't mind them on the couch.
Not at all.
It's not like, oh, well, my aunt already has a dog.
No.
What's 3 more?
You're buying food and bowls and...
Oh, okay. So this is when I turned on the subtitles.
Okay, great. Yeah.
They're talking about if King Arthur was real or fictional in their debate team.
Was King Arthur a real historical figure or a myth?
Which I won.
One. Is it Opposites Day?
And then they're arguing over the best way to eat an Oreo.
Oh, right.
I remember getting into it with you over what's the best way to eat an Oreo.
There's a dunk it in milk, obviously.
Split it in half, lick the inside, save the chocolate for last.
And he says
And he says you dunk it in milk and eat it.
Yeah, and she says, no, you twist it apart and you lick the cream first.
And then you eat the chocolate.
Yeah.
And then he says meth.
Split it in half, lick the inside, save the chocolate for last.
Meth.
Or so it seemed. And then I rewound it, and he says meth.
Meth.
Or so it seemed. And I was like, what the fuck? I had to know. I had to know. Meth. What?
Meth.
So I turned the subtitles on. He says myth.
Meth.
Myth.
That's what he was saying.
Oh, yes.
Because they're talking about King Arthur, or it's a myth that's the better way to eat Oreos.
Yes, because his position on was King Arthur a myth or whatever, he was on the myth side, and she was on the truth side or whatever the fuck.
It was a lot to parse.
Yes.
Meth?
Yeah, he did say myth. I forgot about that.
Meth.
So then it turned out it was actually a good thing that I had the subtitles on because she's sitting with the 3 dogs.
Right.
Which dog should I take?
Yeah.
And she puts on, and then I'm guilty of this as well, so I can't make too much fun of her. She talks to the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, you sweetest little kitty.
And no subtitles. It was like, we don't know. We got nothing.
Oh my goodness, you sweetest little kitty.
Sorry about it. It wasn't even like puppy talk.
Yeah, right. No.
Nothing.
Yeah, not baby noises or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I wish it was just the emoji.
Say hello to your new mom. You want to go to walkie, do you?
Question. Okay, so she takes 3 dogs home, and then she's talking with her aunt, and at some point it seemed like it was a different dog. Did you notice this?
No, I didn't.
The shadow one? You know,
the
like
golden
from,
retriever?
Is he a golden retriever?
Ish. Maybe a yellow lab, I don't know.
No, it was more of like a red, long, like Shadow from Homeward Bound.
Was a golden retriever.
He's like coppery and has longer, stringy hair. Is a golden retriever different than a lab?
Yes, and they have longer hair.
Okay, so I might have spent my entire life assuming that those 2 dogs were the same.
Okay, great.
Regardless,
yeah.
It seemed like a new dog. It had a different, like they were the same breed.
Right, okay, well, it might have been.
But it seemed like a new dog that was smaller and had a different face. And I was like, is that a new dog? That golden retriever?
Love that we just unlocked that discovery.
They're not the same?
No, they're different. A yellow lab is a Labrador.
Right.
And a golden retriever is a retriever.
Yellow,
golden. They are both,
Okay.
Say hello to your new mom.
You wanna go to walkie, do you?
So I wrote down, I don't know where we are in terms of the timeline, but I did write down 20 minutes in, she just says yes and crosses her eyes. Did you see that?
Yes.
She was so bizarre.
I was like, what's this choice? He was like, do you want some hot chocolate? Yes.
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 She makes all these posters and she's like, my posters are better than yours. I'm super intense and competitive and I'm like a total bitch to you. And I'm like, you need to calm down.
We're just trying to adopt dogs here.
Like, Jesus Christ. She is far too intense.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I made these 5-page long applications to
wait,
adopt the fucking dog about who's your favorite historical figure and why.
Andrew, wait. We have to discuss this. When the new dog showed up, because I think it was a different dog.
Okay.
I couldn't find any sample adoption applications I liked online, so I decided to make my own.
What historical character do you most identify with? Whatever happened to is your yard fenced?
Well, that's on page 5.
She's talking to her aunt, and she's like, I couldn't find any application templates that I liked online, so I made my own.
Yeah.
In the next scene, she's at her sister's coffee shop, and she says,
I just want to find a good home for these dogs. Maybe I need to make an application, to sort out all the riffraff.
gosh, it's really hard to find someone to adopt these dogs. I guess I'll have to make an application. I also rewound it because I was like, was I not paying attention? Did she not just say that she made one?
I couldn't find any sample adoption applications I liked online, so I decided to make my own. Maybe I need to make an application, to sort out all the riffraff.
They were back to back. They were back to back. Not, oh, should I print them out?
No.
I should make one. You did! Last night!
Oh, right, but so she makes these flyers, and then she has these applications, and then there's these two people that are interested in the dogs, two of the dogs, and, they both seem quite intent, they're following up, they're doing their thing, they're like, I would like to adopt this dog. And I'm like, these are rescue dogs that need homes, and these people are, clearly competent and intent.
Base level, have a home, don't seem abusive.
Correct. I don't think you're in any position,
or
bitch.
Financially stable.
Right? She was so possessive. And
well, she wanted to, my jaw fell to the ground. I said, are you kidding me, bitch?
Anyway,
we'll
get there. But anyway, I was like, this is too much. You need to give them these dogs.
It's far too much.
I filled out the application. I took the liberty of adding a couple of questions I thought might be useful, plus some references.
Wow. It's the dog days of summer.
Well,
Christmas.
Anyway.
Meth?
Meth.
Meth.
When I tell you how many times I rewound that, I was like, what? What?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
So, quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Anyway, it's the next day, and she's walking the dogs, because she's also training the dogs.
Yep.
And trying to get them, she's fostering the dogs, training the dogs, and trying to get them adopted.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
They're at the park. Farley, Fluffy, the Pomeranian.
Oh, sure.
I'll take Farley.
Thanks.
There's a lot of pollen in the air today.
It's winter.
I don't know do you see too many purebred Pomeranian rescues? I don't know.
I have no idea.
None of them were like mutts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Anyway.
Farley has to go to the bathroom.
Well, put him down on the ground.
It's okay, Farley.
That's it, Farley.
And the little niece is like,
she was annoying.
He doesn't want to go on the ground. He's too fussy. And she's like, well, he needs to fucking learn.
Put him on the ground. He'll figure it out.
I mean, it was more or less.
So then...
I mean, it's fair, but like...
They're like walking across the park, and there's a Santa Claus with his back turned, and then he's like, ha-ha!
Sorry about that. It must be something about the suit. You must think you're a big red dog.
You mean like Clifford?
Oh, it's you.
He like reveals himself to be the vet, and she goes, oh, it's you.
Is that any way to talk to Santa?
What are you doing here?
It was Gary's idea. We're raising money for the cats and dogs in my clinic.
She's like, why are you fucking dressed like Santa Claus?
Right. Oh, because Gary's an elf and I have to do something. We're trying to raise money for...
the pet adoption.
Right.
Because Christmas deadline.
Yep.
Deadlines, campaigns, reports. It's Christmas time.
If we don't get these 3 dogs and a turtle,
Now I just need a home for 5 kittens, the hairless cat now known as Bigglesworth, and Jerry,
Jerry?
the turtle.
And
a
maybe
couple
some cats adopted by Christmas.
We can't keep them in the vet's office.
The county's gonna come by and shut us down and
send them all
of
to the big city rescue.
But they literally say that.
Yeah.
To the city.
So the county gave me until Christmas Eve to relocate the dogs and cats, or they're gonna take them to the shelter in the city.
The big city rescue. They don't want to say that it's a kill shelter, but that is what is implied. And they keep saying, the dogs can't go to the city.
Yeah.
So you can call it the city.
I don't know. I didn't really like him.
No.
I didn't particularly like her either.
No.
You mean like Clifford?
Oh, it's you.
So they're in the park.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't know what to do with Gary.
Oh.
Honestly, I think he just wanted to wear an elf costume.
And then Gary comes over.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
He's very performative. And he says, ho, ho, ho!
Hey, I know you.
Yes, I'm fostering some dogs.
That's cause for celebration.
Ho, ho, ho! I know you! Like, yeah, you met yesterday when you closed down your shelter. And she's like, yeah, I'm fostering some dogs. And I'm like, yeah, they're the dogs he was taking care of you've met. We know this.
I couldn't find any sample adoption applications I liked online, so I decided to make my own. Maybe I need to make an application, to sort out all the riffraff.
Not, oh, I'm fostering the dogs that you gave to the vet's office. Yes, I'm fostering some dogs.
Some dogs. Oh my God.
And then he makes them take a picture and sit on the vet's lap.
On the vet's lap.
How about a photo on Santa's lap?
What? No.
So then he says, you have to sit on Santa's lap, and also you have to pay us $5 per dog, they say.
Oh.
Per person, per dog.
How much is it?
$5.
Fine.
Per dog.
Santa's lap awaits.
Good cause.
Sure.
And he says, say meowie Christmas. And she says, I won't.
Say meowie Christmas.
I won't.
And that felt very true.
Yeah. I won't be doing that.
No.
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 We haven't talked about how obsessed with Christmas this town is and how many Christmas
events.
The North Haven Christmas countdown has officially begun. There's the tree lighting ceremony, of course, Christmas craft fair, snowman building competition.
This town
And
has.
her dad is like, we have to go on to the Christmas events. You're missing it all because you're trying to get rid of these fucking dogs.
Why aren't you spending time with me?
I've reserved our snowman. Well, I've reserved our pile of snow.
That's today.
And then it's revealed.
I don't like Christmas presents. Also, my mom died, and I'm sad because you remind me of her, and I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
And, sure, but also...
It wasn't handled very well.
No.
See anything you like?
Dad, you know how I feel about Christmas presents. If you really want to get me something, you can make a donation to the Helping Initiative.
And
maybe because she was so weird?
She was weird. They're at Nog on a Log.
You made it to Nog on a Log.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Did you bring a log?
I brought a dog.
Does your dog like to jog?
In a pod. So this is a rhyming event?
Okay, remember when, this can't be true, but maybe it's true? She's walking the dogs.
Meth.
Meth? Meth? She's walking the dogs, and she quotes Bonnie Hunt from Dave.
Walking. We're walking. And we're stopping.
And we're walking. And we're walking. And we're stopping. And I was like, is this?
We're walking, and we're stopping.
Like, is this what's happening right now?
I missed that,
Did you
but
miss
I
it?
love that.
Like, are they quoting Dave?
I guess she did say, and we're walking, and we're stopping.
Because the aunt is really into Christmas. Well, they're all into Christmas.
Oh, but the aunt is really weird and really into Christmas and is a hoarder?
A little help here. I couldn't get this gosh darn Santa out of the attic.
And so she has all of these Christmas decorations that are out, but also in the attic she has extra Christmas decorations.
These are just my extra Christmas decorations.
These are all yours?
These are my spare decorations.
Because she's also into crafting.
Yes.
She's real busy since she retired. She's trying to put this
Oh,
giant...
she sold 25 pairs of earrings at this fucking Christmas mart. 25 pairs in this small, big North bum tucked...
Sorry?
Nothing like North Haven at Christmas.
So they're trying
Small
to
big north, bumfuck south town.
Small
yeah.
big north. She's trying to put this big Santa in the car.
Oh,
and
right.
The vet is like, can I help you? And she's like, no.
Do you want help getting him in there?
No, I got it. You can go back to handing out flyers.
Got it.
Annie, if somebody else offers help, let them help.
Whenever someone offers help, you should say yes, especially if they're cute.
Especially if that someone is cute. He's not that cute.
I can hear you.
He was right there, and he was
goes,
like, I can hear you. And I was like, thank you. This like farce cone of silence.
Yes,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Frasier's kitchen.
Why don't you come and help me in the kitchen? I'm just about to pour everybody a drink. What's going on? Faye's mother thinks that we're Jewish. Just play along. Okay.
And that's just the cone of silence.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, but you know.
Yeah, it's true.
What if she's expecting Jewish wine? I'm afraid I don't have any of that on hand. Sorry, it's easy enough. It's just like regular wine, plus a little of this. Try that. It's dreadful. Perfect. Oh. Here we are.
All right, so it's revealed that due to his bad accounting, she goes through it all.
I
And
mean,
they're like,
you know that I'm a mess.
Annie, you know I'm a hot mess.
Gary, are you
Wow.
okay?
Get it together. And you know what? I appreciate that he knows that about himself and that he's doing his best.
Yeah.
So it's revealed they have to raise $25,000 or something like that.
I think it was 10.
10,
but-
whatever. It was a large chunk of money in order to redo the barn and make it.
Again, this is not appropriate to be keeping animals in, but they're gonna make a big Santa Paws Christmas.
A Christmas ball?
Chris Masquerade Ball.
For animals.
A fur ball.
Chris Masquerade Ball.
I woof you a Merry Christmas. Barks and beverages.
Are you even trying?
I got it. Santa Paws.
Yes, Santa Paws!
Santa
Deadline
Paws Christmas
ball,
charity ball.
Event.
Yep.
I was wondering if you two were coming to the Green Pine Grove Town Square Christmas Eve Festival of Lights Christmas Tree Decorating Contest Finalist Gala tonight.
So they gotta dress up the barn and they paint it purple.
Because it was free.
I know, but
it was ugly. And they made flyers and they made this and then they invited everybody and everyone come to this Christmas Masquerade Ball.
The Chris Masquerade Ball is breaking the internet.
It was
the
just
Chris Masquerade Ball?
the Chris Masquerade Ball. But it was confusing me where it's like, oh, we have to raise all of this money to fix up the barn, which we all just pitched in and did.
Or was it to pay? He had to pay
Oh, he
off
had
some
debts.
debts.
Of things.
At this point, I think, don't invest in Gary.
Investing is what I do, and that lighthouse is the best investment I could ever make.
No.
As he would tell you himself, he is a mess and he's bad at business.
Right. It's that's not sustainable.
There was like maybe 8 animals.
Right.
I feel like we could figure this out. And the fact that they kept saying the city is coming on Christmas Day
Right.
to repossess these shelter animals.
Right?
Of course.
Hey, everyone, take a pet for Christmas.
Right.
Until the county's off our backs. and
Exactly.
I don't know, but it was a lot of things.
It was. So anyway,
Merry Christmas!
But they invite everyone, they redo the barn, they have everyone pitch in. The vegan food truck guy is like, I'm gonna bring my vegan food truck and my family.
Yo, how crazy was that storm?
The military lesbian lady.
Whoa, you got a good arm.
Yeah, captain of the softball team at the gym. Would you excuse me?
She was a CrossFit lesbian, Andrew?
Right, CrossFit. Did she bring her CrossFit gym people? No.
I own the CrossFit gym in town, so I have a pretty busy schedule. I've got an early class in the morning, followed by a private training session. How about 9 at the dog park?
Have the scene where her whole, instead of doing CrossFit one morning, they all walk the dogs. or
Sure,
something.
love that.
You know?
Yeah, anyway, whatever. So they all come together and then, oh my God, there's a storm and the wind and the power went out.
My alarm didn't go off. Oh, the power got knocked out because of all this wind.
Not the wind!
This storm morning was
really funny.
really stupid.
No, I've got to go find out if the rest of the town has lost power. Today's Santa Paws. This can't be happening.
But today is Santa Paws. This can't be happening!
What's going on with the power? Is it just our block?
No, that's why I'm here. The wind knocked a power line down right past the entrance of town.
That the entire power to the entire town was out. That
Right.
made me laugh.
Yeah, well, it got cut off at the pass or whatever the fuck.
So then, yeah.
Oh, right.
there's-
Oh, and the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. So the whole time she has been applying for a promotion.
A promotion to build all of those houses for the elephants.
You're just gonna take off for Thailand, build houses for all of those elephants without even saying goodbye to me after everything that we talked about?
Houses for all
of those elephants.
Right. And she wants to be a project manager where she can pick whatever project she wants.
You look like you've seen a ghost. I just got a message from the Helping Initiative. I got the promotion.
Gets word at the Christmas Masquerade Ball.
Of course.
Of course.
That she got the promotion. But then, word travels fast.
Oh, wait. Okay. I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
About preparing for the ball.
Oh, okay, great.
So they're all like, there's no power, the wind, oh my God. Ah!
How many generators can we round up?
I see what I can do.
Hey, how many generators can you get a hold of, Dad?
Right.
We'll grill.
Oh, I've got a grill. We could grill stuff.
I've got a grill too.
First of all,
inside the barn.
do you know how loud those generators would be?
Sure.
It would just be like, "Bah!" You're not supposed to put them inside.
No.
And we're grilling inside?
Well, they might not have put the generators inside. Those don't have to be inside.
I think they had them inside.
No, with the exhaust fumes?
That's what I'm saying. I think what happened was everyone asphyxiated in this barn.
This was just a
all-
carbon dioxide fueled dream until they passed out and died. Yeah, I don't know this. I was like, that grill seems like it's inside, sir.
It was.
And that's a mistake.
It was.
Even if it's gas and not charcoal.
Yeah.
No. This barn isn't big enough. There's no exhaust. No.
And they had all these like generators with space heaters. I was like, this is a powder keg, guys.
Yeah.
This whole place is a powder keg!
This is not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
But she gets the promotion, and everyone's like, great.
Yeah, we wish you were.
hate you.
We wish you were staying here.
We hate you for doing this.
Right, for abandoning us to go help people. Ugh. Having a job, jeez.
Can't you just do Christmas charity here, year round?
With full creative control?
If I just get a few more clients, I can take on holiday decorating full time. Fingers crossed. Yes.
But they reached their goal.
Yes.
Even though there's
20 people there?
maybe 35 people at the ball, they raised $10,000. And everyone's like, I'll take that cat. And I'll take this dog, because they have the animals there too.
Yeah,
with the grills and the generators.
And they had, and then they had little ornaments with them, and you could take it, and
they
then
were
you would
like,
adopt it.
Cover up Mr. Bigglesworth's eyes because he doesn't have any hair, so put more glitter on him so he looks more appealing.
Oh, right.
What do you think?
Needs more glitter. Gotta make up for the lack of fur on the cat.
They were acting like that cat had a problem instead of just being a hairless cat.
Oh my God! What's wrong with your baby? That's not a baby, that's a cat.
I was going to say, she's like, oh my God, what happened to all your hair?
Why doesn't that cat have any fur?
He has issues.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I think that's just a hairless cat.
Yeah.
You're a vet, right?
Right?
That is not a cat.
Excuse me, but this is a purebred, show-quality Sphinx cat.
Anyway, they reached their goal.
Yes.
And she meets up with lesbian CrossFit lady and vegan truck beanie boy.
I've decided to keep them.
You can't be serious.
I really didn't mean to string you along.
We had an agreement.
I know, and I'm sorry.
And she has the audacity.
They came to pick up their dogs, finally, after jumping through all of the fucking hoops.
Here's the thing. I don't think either of you are a great match for these dogs.
And she says, I'm keeping all three of them.
Yep.
And I said, bitch, are you for real?
Bitch, are you for real?
And they nearly did too.
After
weeks.
Well, at
2
least
weeks.
2 weeks.
A week and a half.
Trial run. I'm
right.
keeping all the three. What? Are you fucking kidding? Just keep the Pomeranian. What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, this is insane. And then she's like, hey, you just take this turtle and you just take this hairless cat. That's definitely what you wanted in your life. And I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
You don't have time for a dog. But have you ever considered a turtle? He comes with his own DIY terrarium that's pretty spectacular and a hat he refuses to wear.
It's kind of awesome. Yo, and he's vegan.
Why don't you take this turtle? He's vegan. And he's like, whoa, that's so cool, dude. I'm like, this is dumb, you guys.
He was really like, I'm from, because they were North Bumfuck, whatever.
Right,
but
and
he
was from like Redondo.
They were doing that.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just a surfer, bro. I'm the turtle dude from Finding Nemo. I was like, this is dumb. And the vegan ice cream, whatever the fuck he was giving her, looked disgusting.
Just, I was like, don't eat that.
No.
It's amazing.
No. Well.
Well, the whole point was supposed to be
They tried.
that she learned from the vet who was like, look, I analyze people.
You love animals, but you don't love animal hair. Have you ever considered a hairless cat?
And then I see what they need and I assign them with the pet that they need. And I'm like, okay, sure.
I love him.
Wow, that's cool. Great, thanks. Bye. It was so weird.
You know where it's great to have a hairless cat in a real snowy East Coast town, you know?
In North Bumfuck,
In
yeah.
North Bumfuck.
North Haven.
Great place. Anyway, they end up together.
All right, and so she's like, hey, vet, I adopted all 3. I'm gonna keep them. And he's like, but weren't you going to Costa Rica or wherever? And she's like, no.
So you're staying?
No. I'm just not going anywhere.
I got them to give me my first assignment as Gary's barn.
I talked the Helping Initiative into letting my first project be managing Gary's animal rescue.
That's gonna take all of what, 2 months?
Tops. Where's she gonna stay, do we think? She's
With
gonna
her
stay
aunt?
with Dad?
Maybe
Is
she
she
can help
gonna
her dad
Get the company
get
to
back
pay
on
for
his
lodgings?
life back together. I don't know, and I don't really care.
Oh no. They
She'll live with the vet.
kiss?
Maybe. I think they did.
Did they get together?
I think they did. Yeah.
I was still so like ragingly angry that she kept all 3 dogs. I was just like, bitch!
You fucking chaotic bitch.
Come on, you bitch!
Bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Meow meow bitches.
Merry Christmas.
Anyway, that was 12 dog
Nope.
days
The
of...
dog days of Christmas.
Damn it!
Yeah. 14 because it was 2 weeks. So you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness, you sweetest little daddy. You wanna go for a walkie, do you? Do.